to go.
For those who dread heading to work, Channel 2's Paul Bookta has a story that may change the way you look at the job.
Hard-working man, huh?
In Greg Porter's world,
There we go.
just getting dressed is a chore. At 6 months old, Greg's parents realized their baby was different from their other kids.
Cerebral palsy initially was the diagnosis, but it was more involved than that. There's mental retardation in addition to...
He's learned to accept it and do what he can with it, and that's the important thing. You keep trying.
He can't walk, he can't talk, he can't use his right arm. But this story isn't about what Greg Porter can't do.
You ready to get to work? All right.
With one arm, Greg Porter holds down a job.
Trying to get that
Stadium Fred Meyer, $6.50 an hour.
him out.
His job coach, Randy Taylor, is there to give him pep talks.
He's one of the hardest working people I know. There was a report that Greg liked to pick things up off the floor all the time, and he would use like I guess a little broom and a dustpan. And they didn't really understand what that meant then. They just thought it was a curious behavior. It meant he wanted to be a janitor. Yeah, you got it. Somebody's giving you a helping hand there.
You do a good job now.
Good job, backstroke, all right.
Whatever people discard, Greg takes care of. And when you're Greg Porter, picking up a bottle cap can be a Herculean task.
There we go.
He's done all right, I think, given the limited amount that he is, capable of. He's exploited it to its fullest.
That's a tough one.
With Greg, I was so delighted that he had a sense of humor.
I can see you're gonna have a little chat.
You can tell I just love him. I'm just so proud of him. Yes, I am of the others, but we're all proud of Greg for what he's done with what he has.
At the end of the day, there's much to talk about over hot chocolate. And tomorrow, Greg will be back again with his one working arm and his sense of humor.
Let's move on
In
out.
Greg Porter's world, it's all you need.
You know, Martin Luther King once said, if all you can be is a street sweep, then be the best street sweep that you can be. And that's what Greg is.
Greg Porter is employed through OESCO, the Oregon Employment Services Commission. If you'd like more information on their programs, call 774-1667. As you can see, it does a world of good for Greg. His job coach says his coordination has improved greatly since he started in the program. And what's he do with all that spending money, John and Kathy? He buys presents for his brothers and sisters.
What a story.
Great story.
And if you see him at work, give him a pat on the back. It was
Sure.
so nice for those folks to encourage him.
It was. And he's quite a worker.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Sure.